Hello and welcome to the back nine of round one of the OTB Open presented by MVP Disc Sports. It's stop number 6 on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your two hot geese.
Honk. Honk. We are back at Swenson Park for the third year in a row. Is it Swenson Golf Course? Mm-hmm. It's called Swenson. Mm-hmm. Last words don't matter.
We like it here.
Yeah, some really good changes this year. Definitely more attackable, beautiful conditions.
Yeah, we got 9 more holes to play. The feature card kind of struggling a little bit. Paige and Owen and Ella all at 3 down. Maybe only one of us is struggling. Jessica Weiss at 4 down through 15. But Natalie Ryan and Emily Beach in the clubhouse already with 6 and 7 under par. There's so many birdies to be got out here. They're literally everywhere. We had really nice calm conditions as well. So we'll see a lot of birdies on the back. A lot of room to improve after lots of putting. Hole 10, 347 feet. This is one of the shortest holes on the course and one of the scariest because of all of this out of bounds water on the left-hand side. That basket is within 10 feet of out of bounds. So every putt's a death putt if you leave it short.
If you didn't watch our Jomez mic'd up practice round, I tell one of my favorite stories of all time about Owen on this hole in the front 9. Go check that out.
Paige not quite getting enough turn on it. She looks to check up on the land bridge, but falls off deep. She'll take it from where it went out of bounds, right around Circle 2 land.
I like that the divers are just hanging out around lead card, waiting.
They hung with us all day.
Oh, this looks great. Ella threw the same Chroma MD3 in our practice round.
Unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it gets through.
Too high.
It goes all the way through all the big tree branches and trickles out. She'll be inside the circle, though.
Yeah, she has a chance to save it.
Maybe right on the edge.
This is my preferred play, and a lot of women's just to flex something out to the right. If you make a mistake, flex a little bit too much. Try to get the skip, and have a terrifying putt right at the water.
Yep, just outside the circle.
And that water drops off really steep, so you know if you miss it, you might be losing a putter.
I take a little bit more of an aggressive route with an overstable disc. Hope for not too much flare skip. And it checks up okay, just on the edge of the circle. For everyone that honked at me in that moment, I love you forever.
Paige laying up. I wish there was a stat for most layups on a hole, because this hole would win. Maybe on any hole we play all year.
I would not be in that stat pile.
Of course not. I just excluded you immediately. I don't think Owen is either.
Definitely not.
Let's go Owen.
Super death putt. Ching.
Her little lean cracks me up.
Just high enough. Gets it right over the top of the cage. It's funny, Paige's caddy said she would. Right as it went in.
Oh, man. I guess Ella did kind of... She's been putting so well all around, but did recently miss a shorter one.
And I mean, all in all, you can't hate on laying that up. That's a smart play. All it takes is one mental lapse.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
Boom. Owen showing us how it's done, adding another birdie to her scorecard on the first hole of the front 9.
Back 9?
Back 9.
Nailed it. Hole 11 is a par 4. It's a water carry. This is the left gap. Power players can take a right side hyzer and land closer to the pond. If you take the left side, it's really hard to attack on the second shot because of these low-hanging branches on these trees. This is definitely a separator hole. If you can't throw that, 400-foot hyzer, you're probably not going to birdie it.
Yeah, the second shot is just so tough with the low ceiling unless you're willing to do super risky shot and go out over the water. You can see Owen commits to that left side. She's not trying to mess with the water at all.
Good distance, too.
I gave it I gave it a lot of height. Let the disc do some work.
Pretty.
I kept hitting that middle tree in practice, so wanted to make sure I avoided that, and it went really far.
Yeah. Here is the right side hyzer from Paige.
Bye. That thing was...
Whoa.
Yeah, she threw it so far.
Definitely more right than you want, just a little bit. It's better to hyzer to the left of that tree.
Well,
I mean,
actually,
like, is
no,
it open?
If you can get past that tree, it's actually wide open.
Really? I feel like never even thought about going over there.
No, because
that's wild.
Even just the water carry is like 370. So it's like, that's like it's a really hard line, but Paige just has room to work. So she's able to go. Ella following suit, landing in a similar area.
Sweet.
We'll see what their angle is. Own probably about 220 feet away from where Paige and Ella landed, way left, super wide fairway, JomezPro spread.
Love the angle. Dude. Just need some good ground play. Wow.
Yes. That is such a hard shot.
It really is.
And she just makes it look effortless.
She just carved that up.
Giving herself a birdie look. Trying to get a little more turn on it here, but I turned it right into a tree.
That's fine, though.
Yeah, fine for a par.
I mean, what Owen just did is definitely special.
Yep.
Like, you're not going to see that from the typical left side tee shot.
Paige is so far that
wow.
Yep, she's able to go around all those guardian branches over the water.
That is a new play. Like, typically in years previous, we've seen the power players land left of this tree, but they're both choosing to go right, and that's like...
Look how open it is.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Ella tries to go low.
Oh, lucky.
Here it applies very well. She'll be still pretty short, though.
Soft bid?
No, this one I guess kind of a soft bid, but really soft. I wasn't trying to do anything crazy here. Ella just pitching up for par as well. This was the 5th most difficult hole of the day. Only 4 birdies. Not a lot of bogeys, though. This one is pretty straightforward as long as you get over that water.
Oh, man. Owen lighting it up. She just got 2 really difficult birdies.
She's one of only 4 on the day.
Amazing.
Paige.
Wow.
Yep, Paige on that list as well.
We get to see half the birdies of the day.
Ella settling for par after crushing. We'll see a birdie from her on this one before the weekend is up. And I'm very stoked about my par. Own 2 strokes ahead on the feature card. Emily Beach 2 strokes ahead of that in the clubhouse. Natalie Ryan just 1 ahead.
Still lots of time to catch up to the leaders, though.
Hole 12, we have a par 4 where the MPO has a par 3. Our tee pad's a little further back. You lay something up short of this big pond, and your second shot you throw over there is out of bounds around behind the basket. The second shot is technically a type of island hole, so there is a drop zone if you do not land in inbounds on the green. When I say lay up on this first shot, it's actually a distance drive.
It's a full rip for sure.
I mean, Paige will throw a mid, but most people are going to be pulling out higher speed drivers to get to this landing zone, obviously to make that second shot a little shorter. The basket is only about 15 feet from the water, maybe 20 feet from the water. So you want to land something really close here and eliminate any amount of death putting. Ooh.
Oh, honk.
Yeah. Paige gets a little goose scoot.
It was a great shot with her Z Buzz. Definitely want to land as close to the water as possible to make the second shot easier. And when Madison says it's kind of an island, I shot. It's not necessarily on the second shot. Like, you could lay up again if you really needed to. It's whenever you attempt to go across, it plays as an island to that drop zone if you miss.
Ella opting for the sidearm, take that low-hanging branch out of play. That works just fine. RIP to the big palm tree that used to live on this island. Now we have a much smaller palm that does the trick.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Bullseye hit.
It's so cute, though. I like to think the big one just shrunk.
Magic.
In the same spot. Owen going for it. Lands at about 23 feet? 26 feet?
Paige, only about 200 feet from the basket here.
A little bit of a scary putt there. Your circle's edge coming back at the water.
Madison Walker with the longest drive. Airing my reactor out to the green.
Did someone just honk at you, or was that actual geese?
No, it was a human honk.
It's a good one.
Paige death putt, running it. Doing a quick tap in for a potty break. 54% of the field getting birdies on this one.
Love that. No, oh, did it check up?
Yep. She ran so hard, but it was like it dropped right behind the basket. The chain tickle was perfect. Comebacker, no problem.
Yeah, it's not a hard technical hole. It's more just like it tests your nerve.
Mm-hmm.
Big arm Madison Walker doing what she does best.
Yeah, my fission waves were workhorses this weekend. They go so far.
Ella with the CTP though, so.
On the second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a slow-mo of me making a putt. Awesome.
She's done it.
Hole 13, another shortened pin placement. It's kind of a strange little turnover shot. You can go around to the right like the drone is flying, or you can throw a turnover on the left side that has a late turn to the right. You can throw a sidearm as well, though there's a tree in the fairway that kind of blocks the sidearm play just a little bit. 314 feet, so reachable by everyone, but definitely kind of low and very technical. That looks good if it's past the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a friendly little roll.
Through the tree, just how I drew it up.
Uh-huh. That was sweet. What'd you throw?
That was a fission traced. It was actually given to me by someone at Champions Cup. I don't remember his name, but you are an angel. That disc rules. It's a lightweight fission trace. I need backups. So all you party people out there with lightweight fission traces, hit up my DMs.
If that guy's listening, we need you. Ella throws the forehand, gets inside the circle. Own also throwing that forehand. Did she clip that tree? The one that's in the way?
Yes.
Yeah, just a bit, but still makes great forward progress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I really like the forehand here, but it does take a distance forehand. It plays longer than that 314 feet listed.
I do think that tree's like right in the way, though. Paige a little high and right on her backhand. I think this putting green's really fun.
Yes, it's awesome.
Pretty shot from Paige. Another bullseye hit.
With how big that tree is, I can see how, like, maybe it could be a little bit mean sometimes. Like, look, Owen doesn't have a lot to work with, but still really cool. Ella for her birdie after going way left outside line, but getting some good skips.
There we go. Confident putt after a couple of missed ones.
40% of the field got to circle 1 in regulation, 65 to circle 2. But only 31% of the field getting that birdie.
Some solid stats. Own and Paige with ours. Madison Walker with the CTP.
Yeah, only 2 people parked this hole. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Ella still putter on fire, gaining a stroke.
Moves up to a tie for 4th with Deanne Carey, who's also 4 down through 16.
Top 10, you got to be 2 under at minimum. Hole 14, 329 feet. Another par 3. This is a little par 3 stack in a row. It's a very fun part of the course, but none of them are easy. This one is a definite example of, I think, the hardest out of the 3. There's a bunch of different gaps you can take. There's a turnover gap that's shorter. There's a huge forehand or turnover gap way left, and then there's a hyzer route to the right that's a little bit more of a poke and hope. I'm going that inside turnover route that I think is the highest percentage chance of getting to the green, but I put it a little bit too high. I end up in circle 2 guarded.
So even me with very average distance, if you go wide hyzer around everything with something stable, you can get skips to the green. And it's probably a circle 2 look, but it's really open. Yeah.
I love the sidearm, but Ella puts it out way wide.
She's got to look though. It, like you said, everything else feels kind of just chancy.
Like, the hyzer feels real chancy, no?
I'm saying all the way outside of every tree on the right side.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
all the way. Yeah.
Like, so push straight for a while. I see.
And then, yeah, you get some good ground play on that short grass.
Paige going for the same line that I did, turning it a little bit more. She has a slower speed disc, and she'll have a more open putt from circle 2. I didn't have a putt, sadly, so I'm trying to throw it in sidearm.
Nice layup.
Thanks.
Own with a really long putt.
Cage.
Almost.
Thought it was in.
Yeah. Big own smile.
Yeah, such a good bid. Only 13% of the field getting to circle 1 on this 329-foot hole.
Yeah, that says a lot. But Paige from just outside circle 2 hits the baby lighthouse.
But 56 getting to circle 2.
Yeah.
Very well guarded and funky shaped fairways.
Ella from almost 50 feet. Catches a little bit of band. No birdies on the card today.
Nice little comeback putt. And we'll watch everyone just tap in their pars on the second of 3 little par 3s. A welcome respite after so many par 4s.
Yeah. I think in the front 9 it said this is the longest course we play all year, which is crazy because they shortened it a lot from last year.
And it's crazy too because normally a long course we'd all be like, this is grueling, but it actually feels fun.
It is
the whole
fun.
time.
Yes.
I really enjoy this track.
Same. Hole 15, triple mandatory through the trellis? What are we calling that? Okay,
Yeah,
anyway, you can take this line, backhand turnover. You can take a forehand. There is OB on the left side and water that is really high this year, so you could potentially lose a disc. There is a little baby right side gap. Are you taking that?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm going to try really hard.
A lot of women do this just because...
And I took the middle line on accident.
Okay.
Works fine.
You can get all the way there and it doesn't risk that left side OB, and that green on the right side's like kind of tougher to find unless you like really turn something over.
Yeah, this hole feels reckless to pull out a distance driver because of how short it is. But like you almost have to get there unless you have this sidearm that
was
Ella has.
Sweet. Ella pushed that left side tree line the entire time. It was her S-line cloud breaker.
This is Owen's hole, basically.
Yeah, drawn up for her and her destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, full of flight. Let's watch that flex line work with some good uphill ground play.
We call this Owen's hole from now on.
There is some out of bounds to the right side of Owen's hole.
Nope.
Paige,
take it back.
Paige trying to do a late flip turnover, and it works inside the circle. There's some out of bounds on the right-hand side of this green, but it's not really in my head here. Run it really hard from circle 2, and thankfully it checks up after skipping off the top.
I was going to say there's just enough of a hillside where you can get an unlucky roll if you have a bad reaction off any metal hits. Really great putt from Paige. Solid all the way. She's 4 down now.
On this 300-foot hole, 25% of the field to circle 1, 46 to circle 2 in regulation. Ella, death putt, birdie.
She moves to 5 down. The number to beat is 7 down. Emily Beach in the clubhouse.
Own stacking another birdie on her card.
Yeah, she gets to 6.
This played is the 6th most difficult hole of the day. One of the par 3s.
Very technical.
Yep, going into the final stretch of very difficult holes, it's nice to at least get 1 or 2 of those par 3s because this monster, hole 16, water carry. It's about 305 feet according to the tee sign to cross this water, but it plays much longer than that.
Yeah, that's a dirty lie.
Yeah. It's definitely a crush to get across that water. Your second shot is a little bit blind depending on where you land. The basket's kind of tucked in around to the left-hand side with water out of bounds down a hill about 30 feet left of the pin. There's also some out of bounds right if you throw too far and right off of this tee shot. Ella, opposite problem, going left. We could not see it from the tee sign, but
Just like almost in circle 2.
Yes.
That's wild.
and
Makes it look easy.
we love the spotter on this hole. I don't know who you are, but keep dancing, my friend.
This is a really common play if you're not feeling confident in the over-the-water shot. The right side is definitely a little bit better than the left as far as the angle to attack goes. And you could still potentially birdie. I mean, it's really difficult, but I saw Deanne Carey do it from the layup today.
That was the first hole that Owen has not thrown a destroyer off the tee.
Like, yeah, it's a rock. Oh, Paige going huge.
Yes. Okay, so right before she threw this, she's like, I wish this hole was a little bit more of a reachable par 4, like for eagle. And then she throws that drive and is in circle 2. And it's like, bro.
Oh, big arm? Oh, yeah, you're doing it.
I went.
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah, I went
That's
huge.
so good. I think the reason it's kind of hard is because you do have to throw just the right flex. And if you flex too much to the right, it like lengthens the water carry. And if you go straight across, you'll hyzer OB. So it's just designed for exactly the shot you threw. Nice one.
Own from across the water.
Safe?
Yep.
Putting?
Circle 2.
Sweet.
Yep.
This is a cool shot.
Just a little forehand approach with my banana slug Eclipse Envy. Boop.
Ella for a long look for eagle. Not messing around.
Yeah, these can pick up and roll so quickly behind the basket and left of the basket. But you know Paige is running this hard for her eagle look. Oh.
Dang, all reaction cam. Sounds like she got some chains.
Yep, lots of chains left side. Maybe even a little bit of pull.
Wow, own.
Yes. Actually, I think she was right on circle's edge. Really nice birdie save after the layup play. Wow, 40% of the field got birdies on this one. Surprise.
That's awesome.
Paige and Ella with some easy tap-in birdies.
Star frame. That's crazy to see a star frame with a layup and an eagle bid.
Yep.
Wow. Full gambit.
I was kind of hoping this slow-mo would be of the spotter. It's okay, we can get some tomorrow.
Oh, now tied for first with Emily Beach. Hole 17 is a par 4, 569 feet. Same hole as last year. You want to land somewhere around here. On the left side is probably a little bit better. And then it's usually a water carry on the second. You can throw the sidearm and kind of try to follow the shape of the fairway to the green and try to stay on land the whole time, though it has its own risks. They did bring the OB line tighter on the left side as you get closer to the pin. This is a great shot. Oh, and there's an OB green to the left of where Ella lands, but it's kind of hard to find, I think.
Own opting for the sidearm. I love this play. The only problem is it does bring those low-hanging tree branches into play if you don't get far enough left or right.
Yeah, right's a legitimate play too, though, actually, because then you're looking straight at it and can kind of throw like a better hyzer line.
Paige is like, no, what hyzer? I'm just going to throw straight at OB and trust, and it works great.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. I've not seen that line. That was a Big Z crush.
I went for...
Sounds like a surfer's movie, like a teen surfing movie.
It does. I went for a really pinched off hyzer, trying to just get some huge distance. I wanted to make sure I was out of the trees. I'm close to Paige's shot. I'm just kidding. Soft flex. Oh, no. Throwing a sidearm, not trying to get too crazy.
That's so stable. Mm-hmm. That had so much angle on it. And that's going to be a sketchy putt.
She loves those. I'll try for a sidearm as well. I wasn't feeling the backhand here. We had a right to left crosswind. And again, so straight. She's so strong.
No big deal. She's really humble.
I wanted it to not be that straight.
Ella, way up here. This is a huge drive.
She's throwing like a really overstable disc here, and it just holds straight forever. Also, too strong probs.
Way too far. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean,
just a little
just
past
the
me,
same sketchy look that the rest of you have so far. Let's see if Paige can get closer. That's probably the best drive I've seen.
Yeah, the wind kind of picks up here. She takes an appropriate risk, but the wind gives a lot of push, and it's still fine.
Still bullseye.
I don't know why.
I thought that was going to be a different result.
Me too.
Based on what you were saying.
I thought I remembered it being left, but I remembered wrong.
Okay. Well, thanks for building that drama for us. Running it?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Same.
But like a very poor attempt. A right to left crosswind took full control. Own with a soft bit as well. Unfortunately, yeah, picks up and rolls into the drink.
You know, that's a risk on this one.
It was windy on this green.
It was. Yeah, anytime you were near the water, it definitely picked up.
It was the first time that I really was thinking about it all day.
Other stuff on your mind, probably.
Nice bogey save from Own.
Yeah, that was that's a really solid putt.
Mm-hmm.
And a solid
Another
little
tester.
Shuffle to go get her disc, too.
After my attempt, I'll settle for par. This was the fourth most difficult hole of the day. Usually it plays as the most difficult. Refreshing change of pace.
Hello with a par. Paige. Birdie to go 6 down. Tied for second place. Matt, your back nine looks really clean. Bogey free 3 down so far?
Oh, thanks, Erika.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just forget about hole 9. Like, you're doing great.
The rest of the day went really well. Look at that brown thing.
It's going to be off the screen soon.
Hole 18, what a finishing hole, 589 feet. You want to throw something just far and straight here. The further you get past these two big trees, the better. There's out of bounds all the way down the left-hand side, so don't hyzer out. Your second shot, you throw over this little weird, narrow landing zone into a very wide circular area of the green. Most people are not going to try to land on the little landing strip. You want to go past it or lay up before it, depending on where your drive lands. Paige throwing a picture-perfect drive off the tee, getting past the corner, setting herself up for her second shot to the green.
That was her fly die soul. She's going controllable flippy mid-range, which is sweet.
Yeah, it was such a soft smoothie cake shot.
Smoothie cakes. Ella with a swirly S-line MD1, also smoothie cakes.
Mm-hmm.
They are in fantastic spots. A lot of times if you fade left, those trees get in your way on your second shot.
I try to go smoothie cakes with a 12-speed driver.
I mean, it's pretty smooth. There's just that one tree in the way.
Yeah, no mids for Mad. And I catch that last tree. Unfortunately, not quite to the corner.
Yeah. It'd be really bold to go for it, but I have a feeling you do.
Own going for the sidearm route.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, get some forward skip past the corner. She'll have a wide open look as well. 355 to the green.
Carrying Oh, I see. Wow. Okay. Wow.
It was sick.
You made that look easy.
I'm going to toot my horn. It was so sick. It was so scary. But it worked out really well. Fission wave. Mad props to that disc. It goes very far.
Mad props. Nice.
Paige throwing the fierce. Ooh, checking up just before out of bounds deep. She got a hold of it.
Not the advantage of being able to throw a putter there. No skips.
Ella hyzering hers into the green.
Yeah, it goes wide with a stable disc. Parks it. Looking like Ella's going to finish 7 down, tied with Emily Beach. And isn't Paige also 6 right now?
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to... Well, she has a chance to tie for first.
Yep. Paige own.
So does Own. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow start, but everyone really picked up the pace. Paige for birdie.
And a share of the lead. Madison, 4 down on the back 9, bogey free.
Not even scared of elevated baskets at
Maybe
all.
a little scared. Maybe a little left side
Just
scared.
like a tiny bit. Own birdie.
Yes.
3 for 3 so far.
3-way tie for first right now.
Mm-hmm. And Ella with the tap in.
4-way tie for first. I can't think of a time that we've ever seen this.
No, it's awesome. And 2 star frames too in one round. Love that whole 16 and 18. Proceeds donating to Edge. And look at that. We got a 4-way tie at 7 down for tomorrow. Emily Beach going to be the 4th on our lead card. Natalie Ryan just 1 stroke behind at 6 down. Sai and Nanda 2 behind that at 4 down. To be in the top 10, looks like you need to be at least 3 under par.
Emily Beach, really a good replacement for Madison. They have really similar play styles.
Emily is a left-handed player.
Power player.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and a talented putter. I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right.
No, I think we're going to see a lot. I think we're going to see hotter scores tomorrow.
I think so too.
It's supposed to be calm conditions again, a little bit hotter, temperature-wise, and yeah, I'm excited to see what the rest of the weekend looks like.
Definitely.
I think we're going to see people shred. We're going to see some course records out there.
Double digits. Double.
We'll see a 10. I know we will. Well.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
We're your 2 awkward geese.
Honk.